Yeah.
Okay,
I learned so much in your class. I'm like, where was I all these years? Even with my bachelor's degree, what you taught us in this class, it's a knowledge that nobody can put a value on. Okay, you teach very well. The materials are good, and the way you explain them, the way you put them together, the class tests and everything, Miss Johnson, and then how to look for a job.
Yes.
What to look for. How to do what. It was too much.
Okay, do you think
too much good?
Too much good?
It was really good.
How do you think do you feel like you were well prepared? I knew you were going to be good with the coding. I know you were nervous.
Yes, more than prepared, because the materials, I just went back and went over everything you've done. And I'm like, okay, she covered everything. And you did.
Good.
You covered everything.
I am
and
good.
when I was sitting down there, because like I told you, I was nervous going in, especially with the code. And I'm like, okay. But when I got there, I said, oh, no, she taught us this. Yeah, this is what she said about this. And you know what I did? 99201, 99202.
Right.
The new patients versus the established ones.
Yes.
How to do them?
Yes.
I saw that thing and I was like, oh no, that's new. That's new.
Yes.
This is established.
Yes. So those little tips do help, because it really does save you time in looking up coding. If you know some of those things, all the 01, 02, 03 are new, you already know if they're asking about an established patient, that's not the answer. So I am glad that you feel as though you're prepared. You've got your 3 certifications.
Yes.
Above what they were looking for.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're a good teacher.
Oh, thank you so much.
I was really privileged to be in your class.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way.
I missed your class. I missed you. I missed your person. I missed the class. And I miss the teaching. But I know, the teaching time will come and we have to move on and look for a job and all that.
Yeah.
But you're not somebody I want to lose contact with. I told my daughter about you.
Oh, good.
I told my son about you.
Oh, good.
I told them about your YouTubes. That I said, listen, with this Johnson,
no matter what you want to do,
no matter what you experience, even if all you know what to do is wash a dish in the sink,
she will show you
how to make use of that as a skill and will get you somewhere.
Well, tell you about washing a dish in the sink. One of my former coworkers, when I worked in the retail industry, says, all I did was wash dishes and work at a restaurant. I said, they have dishes and they have a kitchen in the hospital. So they started working in dietary, and now they're working in biomedical services and supply and making great money. So you're absolutely right. I can find it. Here's a new one, though. There's a new one I just got wind of it from one of my students for the younger generation. It is called a medical record scanner. And what they're doing is they're hiring people who want to get their foot in the door of the medical field. They'll train you on their software. They'll show you how to work your scanners. You pick up the equipment, you scan it in, and then you shred it. And then they train you. It's paid training. And Ms. Bola, you don't even need to have a college degree. I mean, if you do, it is helpful. And they literally advertise that this is the type of job you could get to get your foot in the door with no experience. We train you. We have so many medical records. It's a place called EpiSource. They are paying $20 an hour. They are all over the place. One of my students just got hired, and they're not done class yet until November. And she was raving, hey, yes, tell them to hire, get them to go. So even without certs, if you want them to talk to me about that, I'm actually putting a video up this afternoon about it. There's going to be a link right in the video where they can apply. They need hundreds of people to do this job. They're so good that even college students, They're like, look, if they want to work for us when they're on their break or when they're on holiday, we can have them work for us. And then they always come back to us every summer. That tells you about our type of work environment. They also have advancement for compliance. And I talk a little bit about what the compliance job is from scanning. That's definitely something I think you could do. A compliance officer in medical records. I remember you're saying, wait, Ms. Johnson, it's not signed. This document does not look legitimate. And that's literally, that's literally what the compliance job is. I think it's a great salary. It's more than $25 an hour. I think it's something that you could certainly do. Also in community health work, $35 an hour for you. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of experience. You have 3 certifications. You can speak and understand another language. So you literally are the triple threat in so many ways. 3 certs, speak languages, 3 different types of jobs that you could do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can't talk enough about your class. It's so informative, so educative, and you are so pleasant.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm serious. You make the class lively. A person can just see how much passion you have for the job.
I love what I do. It's I can't fake it. And the one time you saw me get upset, the one time you saw
that one time is weight on my mind
all day until following day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh.
No, please.
I didn't want you to be upset at all.
It wasn't.
Why? Because you've given so much.
You're giving
so much of yourself, so much of the knowledge so much of everything that can help every single student in your class and beyond.
Well, for me, I think I was just overwhelmed. I had a lot of information to give, and I just felt like maybe people weren't believing in themselves, and that really hurts me. Like, it hurt when I'm like, they could do this, why don't they believe it? I've worked with people who aren't half as smart as some of you that come into my class, so I know you can do it. And I think sometimes when you start feeling defeated, it can rub off on me a little bit, but then I get it together. I'm like, all right, sorry guys, I had a moment, I'm back now.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I don't hold grudges at all. I don't and there's a lot of opportunities out there to make money. And a lot of people make money and know about certain jobs because they have a large network. And some of us do not have a large network of people. And if we do, those people in that network aren't necessarily like medical. Maybe they could help us in the community or religion, but they're not necessarily medical. And maybe they don't know much about careers. But I really honestly believe by teaching the way that I do, that you're already spreading the word. You're telling the kids, you're telling community. And that is why I do this. Yeah.
And that's how good you are.
Yeah.
That's how good you are. You're really good at what you do.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
You're really good at what you do. And I just, any student that passes through your class, they need to take advantage of what you have to give. You're an educator.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I really do.
I miss your class. It's just that we can't stay in class.
But I mean, it's not over. I mean, if there's another cert you want to get, like one of the advanced certs, I'm sure we could, make some sort of a class happen. We can always join a Zoom. So,
and for AFTEC, they're glad to have you.
Oh,
I'm serious.
Thank you.
I'm serious. Because it's one thing to teach. Some teachers will just bring materials. They teach the class. You get it so well. You don't get it, put more effort. But you are not like that. You actually come, you know what you're doing. You have knowledge outside the material that will connect the material to the real world. And that makes people like, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now.
Yes.
And it's really good. And the way you explain things, the patience,
Oh my
some of us will go like, some of the things we ask, we're like, okay.
I'm gonna show you how to do this again. Everyone's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, I'm showing you 15 times. You're gonna get it. I swear you're gonna get it.
Yeah, that shows the passion that you have, doing this job.
Well, because I'm a trainer, and in the hospital, I can't give up on people. We really need people. So when people come and they're motivated, I give them chance after chance after chance. Now, I must mention there are some know-it-alls out there, and they know it all, and they know everything all the time. And I didn't have any of that in your group. Everyone was open. Everyone wanted to learn. I think it's just more about learning what the certs can do for you and what jobs are out there versus going to school saying, okay, I get 3 certs and that's it. Now you could get 3 certs, say what types of jobs you want to get. Think about if you want to work remote. You could do multiple jobs. You could do 1 job. You could do 2. Maybe you work on for a year or 2 and then change over. So I'm here just to kind of help you get to that next step in your career, not a job, career, because all of these are careers.
I'm ready, Miss Johnson. I'm ready, and I just need you to, you've already done it, but I just want like a refresher to point me in the right directions to go. I have a resume. On the resume, I have to put the 3 certifications in there.
Yes.
I think they put 2, but I have to add the last one. And Miss Johnson, actually, if you have jobs that pays a lot, I'll come work for you.
Yeah, I'll come work there for a job that pays a lot.
You want me to do on site? I'll do. You want me to do a hybrid? I'll do it.
I got your back.
I'm open.
I got your back. So we're going to do a career prep session for you, and we'll take a look at your resume and see how this goes. But I wanted to just thank you very much for giving me some insight so other people could kind of see what's going on, Miss Paula. Thank you so much.
You gave me a lot.
Good.
You gave a lot, and I appreciate it.
I am not going to waste
it. Good. All right.
I'm gonna make
Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson.
You are so very welcome.
Yeah, it was great to be in your class.
Thanks so much.
Yes.